Good afternoon, Professor and classmates. So we did a lot of brainstorming, and apparently what we have in common is that we all prefer more cats than dogs, and we love to eat Pop-Tarts. So
What?
this is our app. You guys have any questions?
It's awesome.
Fantastic.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright.
Really what we're trying to show here is how easy it is to use exploits in Android. You allow the permissions. Who actually reads all the permissions on an application? So you think this is maybe just your application, but this is what we're calling the victim phone, and this is So this is our hacker's phone. You can't really see it, but it's listing all the currently using victims that think that they're running the application.
You can see my email address. That's because I'm the victim. So it shows my MAC address, my phone number.
And this is all connecting to an on-site server that the victim's phone is connecting to. So we can select the victim's phone. We can attach to it. Alright, so now we got some different options. We can make telephone calls from the victim's phone. We can send text messages from the victim's phone. We can spy on the victim. We can get their current location. We'll go ahead and let's do the spy right now. So let's say you're running your application in the background. It doesn't even have to be showing the awesome Pop-Tart cat. But so we can get the victim's location. So we'll request it. And we'll wait a second, and we'll talk to the server will request it, and now we know where this person is, wherever the victim is. And we can do this for every victim that is running this application.
And you can click it, and it will show us
the actual street address, where they are, what city, what town. Then we can go back. Server and then let's see. We can steal the context, we'll do that in a little bit. We can also pull pranks on the person. So let's say that we want to decide to break the person's screen when they pull out of their pocket next. So let's go and break their screen. And now the user thinks that their nice new camera phone is broken. A few more pranks. We can play music. We can literally do just about, anything that you can do on a phone. As long as you allow the permissions, or there's actually ways to get around allowing permissions. We didn't use that on here because we didn't really want to get too much trouble. But yeah, and also it would be very easy to send this out to other people. So since you don't know you're sending out text messages to other people, we can basically mass email everybody on your list or text message and say, hey, download this app. You download the app and you're like, wow, this is stupid. You close it, but it's still running. We now have access to everything on your phone. We can get where you are. We can make you think your phone's broken, and now let's go ahead. We can steal all your contacts.
You want to do the other stuff?
Oh, you want we can do an annoying sound. That would be fun. So then we can play annoying sounds on your phone whenever we want.
It has a huge list of sounds. I don't know. I don't know. We have a bunch of stuff going on, but which one is
spy. And then, so now we're going to steal the person's contacts, all their contacts from their phone, and we're going to store them on the server. Let's start here just a second. We're doing it over a time period because we don't want the user to realize, oh no, I'm sending a bunch of data out all of a sudden, why am I doing that? So we send us a single contact just about every second so we can slowly retrieve all your data and your information. We can get your pictures, we can get your videos, we can store it all on the server. See, right now we're stealing all of his contacts, we're saving them onto the server. And now we can go ahead, since we already have a few contacts, we'll request to get some of the contacts. The server is going to spit them back, and now we have all your contacts on our phone. We can email them, text them, do whatever we want with them, send them the application, and then possibly start tracking them, steal all their videos and fun stuff. And that's our project for the most part.
Now, I mean, it's not a project you're gonna put in the market, obviously, but it's a project which is it's based on research, and we did it so people can further study this and try to make Android more safe.
So we're calling the project Exploit because it exploits the security risk with the Android OS. And basically, you risk putting your personal information on your phone. People can access it without even touching your device remotely by using an application. How it works is the user runs the app. Generally, it's going to be a fake app like you saw the cat in the beginning. And they don't know what's going on in the background, which is it's starting a service and opening a socket, and then the socket connects to the server and starts sending messages to the server. And the hacker, he connects to the server also and starts sending and receiving messages or data from the server. And this is a diagram of how it works. Any questions?
I have a question. You said you can make phone calls, right?
Yeah.
Like how would that work? What if I notice that you're making a phone call?
Yeah, it calls the intent to.
Yeah, but you can actually, you can make it seem like it's coming from another user. Like, who showed that app that you could make two
Yeah.
people call each other?
Yeah.
You can do that on here too, so you can actually make it look like you're calling somebody, but you don't even know that you're calling them.
Okay.
How is that the other two phones communicating with each other?
When you run the victim phone,
Yeah.
when you start that application, it connects to the server, starts a new thread, and the completer runs that in the background.
Okay.
So it connects to this offsite server,
Yeah.
and it constantly does keep alive messages since it's over TCP, and it always stays connected. And even when you close the app, and then the server, or the hacker's phone connects to the server, requests everything to the server, and then the server tells the victim's phone what to do, and it responds.
No, yeah, over servers.
I still, when I install this application, I still have to agree to all your permissions, right?
Right.
You try to work your way around that.
One of the things we were going to do too is we wanted to show that we were going to take someone's previous project from this class, just for being funny, and then actually throw all this stuff in there, because then, you know, a lot of these actually require all the same things that we do. So it's the point of it is, you know, this looks like a legit app, but who knows what's going on in the background. So definitely needs to be some work on that around for the next future Android releases.
Yeah, I mean, if you download like Pandora, they ask for your contacts and all sort of permissions, but you still agree to it, so.
And they just got recently in trouble for actually submitting information that they shouldn't be.